Star Wars collectors, and welcome to another Bossk's Bounty video. In this video, me and my son Little Bossk are going to be opening up some more Star Wars figures. We used to do this quite a lot in lockdown with the lockdown videos, but we're not in lockdown so much anymore, but we still want to open up some cool figures for you guys. I do have my son with me today, the much requested Little Bossk. So many people in the comments have said, what's happened to Little Bossk? Get him on the videos again. So here we are, we've got a video with Little Bossk, and we have 5 figures that we're going to be opening up today. So we're not going to be going into too much detail with them all. We're just going to be opening them up, taking a very quick look at them, and Little Bossk is going to let you know what he thinks. So we do have 4 figures from the Legacy collection, and we also have one from the 30th anniversary, which is another figure for Little Bossk's clone army building. So with all that being said, if you do happen to enjoy the video, don't forget to drop a like down below and subscribe if you're new to the channel. And let's get on to the first figure. Alright then, so first up, we are going to be taking a look at the Star Wars Legacy Collection Agincola, which is, I think that's how you pronounce it, which is one of the Jedis that confronted Chancellor Palpatine and went out like a complete chump. So here he is in the packaging, and Little Bossk wanted to mention something about the packaging.
On the box he has a blue lightsaber, but with the figure he has a green one.
He does, yeah, that is a bit odd. So on the back there, you can see that is a artist's impression, I believe. I don't think that's from the film. And he has a blue lightsaber, and on the front he has a blue lightsaber, but the figure comes with a green lightsaber. So that's a bit weird. So let us know in the comments which one he should have. I can't actually remember too much from watching that film. It's a blink and you'll miss it moment. As I said, he goes out like a complete chump. Now, you do get a Build-A-Droid part for this, so we are going to be getting the right arm of HK50 or 50. I think this is the first part of this particular droid that I've got, actually, so not too sure if I'm going to be collecting those. Whereas some of the other figures, we're going to get some more parts for some of the droids that we're trying to complete. But let's get this guy out of the package and take a look. All right, so here he is out of the packaging, and it's a pretty good figure, it's got to be said. One thing we did notice was about the ankles, wasn't it, Little Bossk? What did you think about the ankles?
When you push them down, they're not painted.
No, so you can see that the hinge on the ankle is the same colour as the figure rather than not the painted boot, which was quite common back in those days, and it's something that they're sort of correcting in the vintage collection these days. With the Zutton figure, for example, they've started to correct that. But there he is, that's the Jedi, Agincola or Agincola. Not really too sure how to pronounce it, but as I said, he is one of the Jedis that sort of went out all too easily against Chancellor Palpatine. One thing I do like is the soft goods underneath some hard goods, which is pretty cool. So anyway, I think Little Bossk is trying to get this figure off me already, so he might end up having this one. Alright, so let's take a look at the next figure. Alright, so next up we have the Legacy Collection Weasel. I think that's how you pronounce it. It's probably not. But I wanted to say a big thank you to Gary Moore, who actually sent me this figure as a gift. So thank you so much for that, Gary. Can't wait to open this one. This is going to go very nicely in the collection. And Little Bossk, what have you got to say about this one?
It's the person that bought Luke's land speeder.
It is, yeah. It is the person that bought Luke's land speeder just before they set off for Alderaan. So pretty cool if you've got a cantina. You know, you're going to want this character just outside buying the land speeder. It is a female character, I believe. Very Jedi-esque with the robes there. You know, could be mistaken for a Jedi. Really, really weird, ugly face with lots of eyes, mouth open. Pretty cool figure. So let's get this one open and take a quick look. I forgot to mention that this is a part of the Droid Factory Build-A-Droid line once again, and this one comes with the head and foot of R2L3. Again, I'm not too sure if I've got any other of the parts of that droid. These are the ones I've sort of currently got. I've got this body here. I've got a lot of this droid. I need to get his head. Got the body and leg of this one. Just the one leg of this one. 2 legs of like a dark blue droid here. So yeah, I'm having fun collecting all of these, trying to complete them. And now we have the head and foot of this droid here. So I'll have to see if I do have any of the other parts for that figure. Alright, so here she is out of the packaging. It is a female character, I do believe. And man, is she ugly. But what a figure. What a great figure. Even the robes have little holes in, so the little sort of antennas can come out of the hood there. Absolutely awesome. Look at that face. That's a face only a mother could love. It does come with a blaster. What did you want to say about this figure, Little Bossk?
His knees don't bend.
It's a she, remember? So her legs don't bend. Yeah, she's got some funny legs underneath there. But she is one weird alien. But she does have hinges on the ankles, which is pretty cool. And there you go. I do believe that she has ball jointed elbows as well and shoulders. So, you know, once again, the Legacy Collection has some decent figures in it. And this one is one of the weirder ones. But such a great figure to get for your sort of dioramas and what have you. And there she is. Look at that for a head sculpt. All right, let's take a look at the next figure. Okay, next up we have another Legacy Collection figure, another Builder droid. This is Stasi Ali, another Jedi. And this Jedi says, a skilled warrior, political advisor and healer, Stasi Ali serves on the Jedi Council after her cousin and former master Agincola is killed by General Grievous. So there you go. I think she gets taken out on the planet of, is it Salukami? When Order 66 is issued. But the reason I wanted this one the most is for the part of the droid, to be honest. It's the droid MBRA7, pretty much the Death Star droid. So it'd be nice to complete that one. I guess I'm going to have to get some more of those figures there on the back of there to complete it, but that's pretty cool. And there you go. Let's open the figure and take a look. All right, so here is the Jedi robe. It's quite baggy on the figure, so Little Bossk did not want it on when he's posing the figure. So while he's busy posing the figure, there you go, you can take a look at the Jedi robe and also the left arm of the Builder droid. So as I say, that's going to be quite good fun trying to find the other figures to build that droid. Okay, so here's the figure out of the packaging. Pretty good for its time, I guess. Nice looking figure. Again, the unpainted hinge. And again, Little Bossk has got something to say.
General Grievous's lightsabers might be from her cousins.
Right, so you're thinking that when General Grievous killed her cousins, that's where he got all his lightsabers from?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's not a bad shout. That could be the reason. So there you go. Not a bad figure. This is just going to be another one that's going to go in the Jedi setup, really. So, as I said, I really wanted this figure mainly for the Builder droid part, but it's nice to have the figure anyway. Okay, next up is everybody's favourite Wookiee. It is Chewbacca. And here he is in his packaging. This is actually the Return of the Jedi version. Now, I really wanted this figure because although it's not screen accurate in terms of being on the skiff because of his already wounded leg and he's got it bandaged up, but I do like the way his fur is all sort of ruffled from the wind. So if you can ignore the leg, then obviously you can see him there, and on the skiff he'll look pretty good. Also, I did want the part for the droid, so I do have already the two legs for this droid, and there we're going to get the head and the foot. And I think I mentioned this before, but I think the body is going to come with Leak-Tar and Nippet, which is actually an expensive figure to get. So yeah, that might be one for an eBay purchase, just the body of the droid rather than getting the figure. But yeah, let's open the Chewbacca and check him out. All right, so here's Chewie out of the packaging, and as you can see, he's been captured by Bossk. That's Little Bosk's work for you. He does like playing with the figures, which is obviously what they're for, so that's pretty cool. As I said about this Chewie, he does have the sort of leg bandages, which is inaccurate for the skiff, but look at that head sculpt, man. This is what you want on the skiff with all the wind blowing and everything, all that ruffled look. So if you can just ignore the leg, or maybe even replace the leg somehow with another Chewie, then you've got a perfect Chewie for that scene. He may not have even had his bandolier at that point as well. I have to rewatch Return of the Jedi, but yeah, I do wish that the sort of Return of the Jedi Chewie for the scene on the skiff had this head sculpt with all the ruffled hair and everything. Looks pretty awesome. He does come with his bowcaster, which is again he wouldn't have had at that point in the film, and it's that annoying one where you have to put that piece in there, which is really annoying, but it wasn't too difficult on this particular one. Okay, and the final figure that we're going to be opening up today is the 30th anniversary Kashyyyk Trooper. This is another one that's going to go into our army. Both my son and I have our own little armies of Kashyyyk Troopers. We absolutely love this figure, so we just wanted to open up another one. We've been saving him for one of these videos, and this is going to go straight into my son's army. So let's get him open and take a quick look at the figure. And here he is, the Kashyyyk Trooper out of the packaging. Now, you can get this guy in the Legacy Collection straight repack from the 30th anniversary. So depending on which one is cheaper at the time, that's the one you're going to want to pick up. There's no difference. Awesome figure. Love these ones. Love the Kashyyyk Troopers. And what do you like about it, Little Bossk?
I like the camo on him.
Yeah, it's a great camo, isn't it? And of course, the fact that they look like these scout troopers is just awesome. Scout troopers are one of my favourite troopers, and they look pretty similar. But you also have the bonus of the helmet lifting up there, so you can see the clone's face underneath. So these are awesome to have in an army. They look really, really good. And as I said before, both me and my son have both got our own little armies of these guys now. It could be updated. It needs to be updated. Obviously, he only has the swivel at the hips. He has this sort of upper torso movement, and he always looks like he's kind of leaning, which is a bit weird with the legs and everything, but still a great looking figure and one to have in the collection. Alright then guys, that's it for this video. I hope you've enjoyed us opening some figures for our collections. Thank you very much for watching.
And we'll see you on the next one.